This match is set for one fall, a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, she's competing out of Washington, D.C., Trish Adora.
Lenny, I gotta tell you, when this matchup was announced, I got giddy to be able to see two incredible technicians square up in the ring here at Women's Wrestling Army. I mean, this is an incredible test for someone like Trish Adora.
Yeah, a big step up in competition. Trish wants to test herself against the very best. She's gonna get a chance right here in our main event.
One of the most decorated competitors.
Her opponent, competing out of Hackettstown, New Jersey, the virtuosa, Deonna Purrazzo.
Look at the calm, look at the grace that this woman carries herself with. Deonna Purrazzo, no words.
A virtuosa is an individual who possesses outstanding talent and technical ability in a particular art or field. I would say that's apropos when you talk about Deonna Purrazzo.
Deonna Purrazzo, formerly known as the Champ, holding a combination of the ROH Women's World Championship, the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship, simultaneously, as well as the Knockouts World Championship during one of her two reigns.
You know, when we talked about what Women's Wrestling Army was supposed to be, as Bobby Cruz and Maria Kanellis-Bennett birthed the idea for WWA, you know, to bring the resources together, to create a team of powerful women to grow, to compete against each other, to push each other, to test each other, to become better as women. This is the match that they had in mind. Partnerships with other companies like Impact Wrestling to create opportunities for women like this one here in our main event tonight. It doesn't get any bigger than this one. Two tremendous athletes in their prime going toe-to-toe here in the main event in Deonna Purrazzo and Trish Adora. And two women that have, you know, traveled similar roads. Deonna Purrazzo, former Ring of Honor World Champion, beat Roxy to win that title. And Trish Adora, who was part of that tournament to crown the new Ring of Honor Women's World Championship, made it all the way to the semifinals of that tournament. And now here in WWA, trying to prove again just how far she's come against one of the best in the business.
Absolutely right about that. Yeah, Trish Adora steadily has had her star on the rise. Is just so inventive, so creative, so strategic. This is a well-seasoned chess player who I think brings a lot of that strategy and that technique into how she views her competition within the squared circle. But Deonna Purrazzo is someone who, as well, over the past 2 years has truly been a trailblazer through the world of women's wrestling.
Well, and it's funny you talk about chess. It's the Queen's Gambit, the Gotch pile driver for Deonna Purrazzo, a chess move, one of the oldest and most reputable openings in chess, a cornerstone of an elite chess player's game that Deonna has used to pick up so many victories over the last couple of years. So it is a game, a literal game of human chess here between these two women. And right now it's Adora controlling the wrist of Purrazzo.
It is truly such an incredible matchup, as now Deonna bringing the action down to the mat, targeting the knee of Trish Adora. Oh, wrenching back movement on the ankle.
We talked about all the championships that Deonna has held. Talked about the Knockout Championship on 2 occasions that she has held. She's held that championship in her career 441 days. Only one woman has held that championship longer in the history of Impact Wrestling, and that is Gail Kim at 711 days. But it only took two championship reigns for Deonna to hit 441 days. Gail needed 7 to hit 711. No knock on Gail Kim, a hell of a champion in her own right, but Deonna Purrazzo has looked and had taken that championship to heights, unbefore seen, and looking to get it back as it currently is around the waist of Taya Valkyrie.
Absolutely right about that. Such an interesting feeling out process too between these two athletes, these two competitors.
This is not Deonna's WWE debut. She picked up the win in a three-way matchup with Tasha Steelz and Lainey Luck as part of the Forbidden Door weekend, and a one-handed push-up by Adora off the back of Deonna Purrazzo.
Showing not only that technical ability, but the strength as well.
And more importantly, showing Deonna Purrazzo, I'm not afraid of you.
Yeah.
I know how good you are. I know where you've been and what you've done. You still need to prove it to me. And right now, Adora is showing no fear, no trepidation, and has gotten the better of Purrazzo for the first couple of minutes of this matchup, I'd have to say.
And seemingly everything that Deonna Purrazzo has thrown at Adora, Adora has had an answer. She's had an escape. She's had a way out, and now shoulders are down of the Virtuosa.
And Deonna said a little too soon right there. Trish again.
Now again.
And here's the thing with Trish, everything Trish is doing is headed for pinning combinations, trying to pick up the win immediately at every opportunity.
Back and forth, arm drags, able to duck the blow. Oh! Devastating back elbow from the Virtuosa. Trish Adora seeing stars at the moment. I mean, Trish Adora, like you said, was going for those pinfall after pinfall, and even if they weren't potential match enders, it was forcing Deonna Purrazzo to expound that energy to get those shoulders up. But now, knee firmly between the shoulder blades of Adora.
And Deonna not afraid to talk a little junk inside the ring, trying to get into the head of Trish. And I will say that's easier said than done, as Trish Adora, one of the most mentally tough competitors that I have ever come across in my time in wrestling.
And now cover from Purrazzo. Trish Adora kicks out. I mean, Trish Adora, an 8-year served in the U.S. Army, a veteran who is emotionally and mentally and physically tough, as we've seen.
Yeah, former military police officer, was deployed in Afghanistan back in 2012. This is a woman who has seen real-life horrors up close and personally. There's not much that's going to shake her inside the ring. But right now, it is Purrazzo grounding Adora, keeping her on the canvas, and looking to restrict Adora's movement here with that side headlock.
Trish forcing to kind of re-strategize in this moment. Usually, Trish Adora 2 to 3 steps ahead of her opponents, like a game of chess. Gonna make her way back to her feet. Gets that elbow driven into the midsection, but willing to sacrifice her own locks. But Purrazzo lays out Adora, who is staggered to her knees.
That burst of energy from the Virtuosa into a cover. Leg hooked in a 2 count. Trish continuing to try and dig deep here.
Trish knows how important this matchup is. Trish knows that she is proving herself to, not only to Deonna Purrazzo, to the fans here at Women's Wrestling Army, to herself.
This one's starting to break down into a slugfest here.
Forceful exchange of forearm strikes. Crowd here in Chicago sounding off. Knee driven into the midsection of Adora, and a deafening thud to the chest of the Afro Punk. Once more. Third for good measure. Deonna Purrazzo really basking in this moment. Oh no! Trish Adora and Purrazzo back and forth, a whirlwind, each having the answer for one another.
Both these women swinging for the fences here.
Where does it stop? It stops with the chop! Deonna Purrazzo chest virtually caved in by that open palm strike from Adora, and Adora bought herself some time to recover. Using the ropes almost to get herself into some sort of vertical base. finding that fire within is Trish Adora.
And hearing it from this crowd as both women slow to get back to their feet. Purrazzo, another swing and a miss. Oh, the crossbody, right into the cover.
2 count only, but Trish Adora not losing focus. Splashes Purrazzo in the corner. Whipped into the opposing corner.
And Purrazzo hit those buckles hard.
Shifting the ring almost a few inches.
Judo throw.
And now
into a cover. Shoulders down and a kick out again at 2 by Deonna.
Trish Adora maintaining that control, but no. Jawbreaker from Deonna Purrazzo.
And that's the experience edge in big matches for Deonna Purrazzo. This is a woman who's been on the biggest stage in wrestling. But right now it's Adora.
With the cover.
May have Purrazzo here. Oh, a 2 count.
Trish Adora racking her brain, surging through her arsenal of maneuvers, thinking, what can I do next? What is it going to take to keep the Virtuosa down for good? Clubbing a blow to the back of Purrazzo, and now Purrazzo up on the shoulders of the Afro Punk. Rear waist lock broken. And the go behind from Adora. Back elbows. Purrazzo now separation. Swinging for the fences, but now.
Oh, planted.
No.
Oh, submission predicament here. Adora's in big trouble.
Is Adora going to tap out to the Virtuosa?
Can Adora make the ropes here?
Trish Adora
Trying
fighting to shift that momentum back to the cover. Got the shoulders of Purrazzo down again just for the 2 count. The kick. And Purrazzo now face first, taken down to the mat. That cattle mutilation now from Trish Adora.
And perfect positioning by Adora. Purrazzo in the middle. It's Adora closer to the ropes. Deonna trying to wrench and turn her body, desperate to reach the ropes, and does.
Yeah. Purrazzo knew she was in trouble, squirming her way and not even allowing Adora to get that lock of her hands behind the shoulders.
Adora with her hands to her head momentarily there, looking to the heavens, knowing that she was that close to putting Purrazzo away. And right on cue, here comes the heart of a champion. Purrazzo fighting right back. Looking for the Queen's Gambit.
Trying to, oh no, but the power on display, sitting for the cover, shifted back, seesawing back and forth. What's it gonna be?
Oh, she's in the ropes! The ref didn't see it! Purrazzo stole it here!
The winner of this match, Deonna Purrazzo.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
That's a veteran move by Deonna Purrazzo. Trish Adora is livid, and I get it. But Alyssa, they don't ask how, they ask how many. And Deonna Purrazzo is hightailing it to the back, knowing she stole one here tonight from Trish Adora.
But look at the look on Trish Adora's face, Lenny. I don't think that this is the last that we are going to see with the ripple effect from this matchup.
Show up around here again, and I got something for you. I'm not losing anymore. I'm not going to continue to be disrespected in my home. This is my couch. This is my home. And this is my couch. Don't you put your feet on my couch.
An emphatic statement made by Trish Adora.
Trish Adora, Deonna Purrazzo, it lived up to everything we thought it was going to be. It was back and forth. It could have gone either way. It was Deonna squeaking it out by the skin of her teeth.